Yo, Bracy Skills Clinic's back with another video. Today's Monday morning. Definitely had a long weekend in LA for both my prep team as well as my middle school programs, Team Rampage. Shout out all the coaches, players, parents. Definitely appreciate y'all. Hopefully everybody's made it back safe by now. Definitely a good weekend overall. For just, getting out there, seeing different competitions for my middle school squad and then even my prep team, man. Won a close game by 2 after losing the game before by 2. So, they're starting to figure out how to play and keep their composure during close games. So definitely overall a good weekend. 14s, 13s, we didn't do so well in the win and loss column. We were missing a lot of guys, a lot of players. Couldn't make it. It is close to the holiday season. A lot of things come up around this time. But I still think it was a success, in my opinion, because I think you got kids. Some kids think that, they're just as good as those top players, and some of them definitely proved that. So I think it was a good weekend in that regard. And then, with the 13s, still was a good weekend for them because they really were able to see what elite competition looks like. So I think, overall it's going to make them better in the long run. We're always preaching we're playing the long run game. And I think this weekend was a huge step towards that long run. So shout out Rampage, shout out B Skill Prep. It is the start of my 2-week quote-unquote break where we're not going to be in the gym for a while. We'll be hopefully training outside. But besides basketball, man, something that is, it's crazy. I don't want to call it a touchy subject because I'm just a fan of their music. But 2 years ago, and I tell the story, a lot of people know, 2 years ago, March 31st, 2019, when the late, great Nipsey Hussle was killed, my Team Rampage squad was in L.A. for that. I remember sitting back. We were driving down the freeway. We were on our way back to the Bay. We were sitting on that I-5 traffic. And, typical, sitting in traffic, talking amongst the fellas in the van or whatever. And my boy X, shout out my cousin X Slaps. He's DJ for SOBRBE and Roddy Rich. So he got a call, and I could tell it was about something. I could tell it wasn't good. I was just hoping it wasn't nobody we knew, back home in Vallejo. And, he got off the phone. He's like, man, they just shot Nip. And then everybody from there, we're all sitting in traffic. So everybody just go straight to Twitter because Twitter is like, you get the real news on Twitter first. So everybody was just, looking at the tweets, waiting for an update. And then when he passed, whole energy on the way back was just crazy. And I just remember sitting in traffic in LA while that happened. So I say that because I fast forward to this past weekend. And I'm in LA with my prep guys, but once again, Rampage tournament. And to be in LA and then go on Instagram and see Drakeo the Ruler has been stabbed, I'm like, what? And y'all know, if you know, like Drakeo's probably my favorite rapper currently right now. That's all I listen to. And I'm going to tell you something, like, some of my former players, I'm talking the ones that graduated high school like 3-4 years ago, they'll tell you I was listening to Drakeo back in like 2017 during the early days too. So I've always been a Drakeo fan. So to be in LA again and find out one of your favorite rappers, got killed, it's like, man, that's crazy how, just life comes and goes, bro. It's just crazy. And it's like, dang, and for me, it's like me being from the Bay Area, if you don't know, it's a 5-hour drive from LA, 6 or 7 for others, depending on where you stay at in the Bay. But, me being all the way up here, and then when people talk about, like, when they ask those questions, like, where were you when this happened, or what were you doing when this happened? I was in LA both times when two of my favorite rappers got killed. It's just crazy thinking about that, man. So, I had to get that in, man. Prayers up for Draco's family. And I know a lot of fans, man, they're kind of like devastated over this. And then, yeah, man, so hopefully, besides that, everybody have a good week. I'll be posting more videos. Some highlights is coming up from this weekend. I got a lot of stuff to showcase. And then I'm going to be hitting up some high school games this week. So expect a lot of highlights coming soon. But, man, once again, long live the ruler, man. Rest in peace, Draco. And everybody have a good week. We out.